What is up, guys? MJPB back again, once again, for another tier list. And seeing as we are getting Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in 2 days, I thought we might as well do a tier list based on all the cross-generation evolutions that we have. Obviously, we know that we are going to be getting some already. We've had a look in at potential new forms and things like that as well, with things like Wiglet, Paldean Wooper, Farigiraf, which I'm super happy about, but I hate the way they pronounce it. And we also got to look at those Donphans in the last trailer that they've done, which introduced new things, which I'm super excited Donphan's getting some attention. I love Donphan. But yeah, without any further ado, obviously we're looking at cross-generation evolutions today. We have ridiculously good, viable, needed upon like their last evolution, and could have been executed way better. So yeah, first up we've got Crobat. I think Crobat is ridiculously good. So much better than Golbat. Just absolutely love it. Blossom. Could have been better. I don't really see the need of it, to be fair. So therefore I can't even put it in needed. Politoed, I think, I think it was needed. I'm not going to put it in viable. Actually, no, yeah, it does go in viable. Really good for rain and things like that. Espeon and Umbreon, needed. I think most of the evolutions will probably go in needed after Espeon and Umbreon. I think Espeon and Umbreon probably go in viable, to be fair. Slowking was, I think, is good. I think it's viable. I'd say probably a little bit more than them two. Steelix was 100% needed. But yeah, beyond that, I don't really see how good it is. Scizor is ridiculously good, I think. I think Scizor is so good. Kingdra, for me, I'm not a huge Kingdra fan. I kind of want to use it in a playthrough. So it'd be kind of cool if I could get one. But Kingdra for me, I know it is viable, but I think I'm going to put it in needed. This is just my personal opinion. Never really used one. So yeah, I mean, personally for me, I'd probably put Politoed about there as well. I'd probably move Umbreon a little bit higher up, maybe top of viable. Porygon 2 is ridiculously good, especially Gen 5 Plus. Absolutely, almost makes Porygon Z in the could have been better, to be fair. Hitmontop was needed. I think it was needed. Probably put it below Kingdra. Blissey, obviously, we know is ridiculously good. I'll probably put it just ahead of Scizor, because Scizor obviously has that fire weakness. Roserade was definitely needed, I'd say. I do quite like Roserade, to be fair. So for me, I would probably do this. Yeah, we'll go with that. Based on my own opinion. Oh, I do actually quite like Blossom, though, to be fair. Because I used a shiny one on one of my playthroughs because I randomized it. And I got a shiny one. I don't know. Ambipom, I do quite like Ambipom. I think probably somewhere about here, though, is about fair for Ambipom. Love the design, yeah. I really like it as a Pokemon, but in terms of usability, I've never really used one, for sure. I think Mismagius and Honchkrow are 100% needed. I think they should probably change the typing of Mismagius, to be fair. I do prefer Honchkrow. I think Honchkrow for me probably goes up here instead of Mismagius. I love me a Weavile. I do like a Weavile. Probably put Weavile top of viable. Yeah. Magnezone, I think, is ridiculously good. Yeah. I'd say probably here. Actually, no, it's move pool. Yeah, we can put him there. I'd say his move pool could probably be a little bit better, but that's about it. Licky Licky could have been better. I think Licky Licky might be one of my least favourites, actually, to be fair. Rhyperior, I actually really don't like Rhyperior. I think design-wise, I really don't like it. Yeah, Rhyperior is going to have to go in there for me as well. Tangrowth was definitely needed. I'll probably put him about here. Electivire, I do like me an Electivire. Just in terms of like design and everything. Probably put Electivire up here. Magmortar, I do not like at all. I can't lie. I'd probably be putting Magmortar down in could have been better. Yeah, out of the three, Electivire, Magmortar, Rhyperior, Electivire is by far my favourite. I'm always using a Rhydon over Rhyperior. You could make the case that Rhyperior was needed to make Rhydon good. And that being said, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring Steelix down a little bit to here. Yeah. Togekiss, as we know, ridiculously good. Is it as good as Crobat? I think it is, right? Fairy's a very, very good typing now as well. Yeah, Mega was 100% needed. I don't know if they did it good enough. So it could have been better, but it was needed. So definitely in there. I think Leafeon and Glaceon were needed, but I'm not entirely sure if they're any good. I do like myself a Leafeon though. And me being a grass type fanatic, I think I'm going to have to put Leafeon there. I think Glaceon for me is probably about here. Politoed is going to come down. Yeah. Gliscor is ridiculously good. We know this. We've been knowing this. I'd probably put it ahead of Togekiss, can't lie. I do love a Mamoswine. I do like a Mamoswine indeed. Probably ahead of these guys, to be fair. But obviously not super, super good. So I'll put it here. Porygon Z is just absolutely rubbish in comparison to Porygon 2, especially Nuzlocke-wise, if we're looking at it from a Nuzlocke point of view. It's still viable, though, so I'll probably put it about here. I love a Gallade. I think Gallade I'd probably put... Oh, no, I think I've got to put Gallade up here. Yeah, Gallade is properly good. Probopass, I think 100% needed. It's definitely needed. I do like it a little bit more than Tangrowth, I have to lie. I can't lie. You know what? Here we go. Yeah, I have a better idea. Yeah, these could have definitely been better. And these are more needed. There you go. Dusknoir was in a similar vein to Rhyperior, to be fair. I'm always using a Dusclops over a Rhyperior. But I'm more likely to use a Dusknoir than I am a Rhyperior. Frostlass, again, probably could have been better, right? I think it was needed. I think it's probably ahead somewhere there. I think that's about right. Sylveon is viable, I think, isn't it? It's one of the best ones, no? Design-wise, I'm not a huge fan, so I'm going to put it there. I'm not entirely sure Obstagoon was needed, and I don't think it's the best of Mons. So I'm going to put it there. I absolutely love Berserker. I'm not going to lie. It was definitely needed after the shambles that was after the shambles that was a Lowland Persian. Berserker was absolutely needed, so I'm actually going to put him there. Casoda could have been way better. Could have been so much better. So I'm actually going to put him probably here. Surfetched was 100% needed. Fighting type. I think it was good. Mr. Rhyme just wasn't needed in any way, I don't think. I'll probably put it somewhere here. Well, I actually really don't like it. Reneragus, I don't think it was needed. I'd be tempted to put it in viable, to be fair. No, probably needed, yeah. I don't think it was needed as much as these guys, to be fair. I put it... Yeah, I think bottom of that one is definitely fair enough. Then we move on to the Legends Arceus ones. So we got Weirdeer. Was definitely needed. Design-wise, is really good. So I'm actually going to put it up here. In terms of usability, it could have been a lot better, but yeah, it's pretty decent. From my understanding, Cleavor's actually pretty good, no? I've never used one, but I imagine it's quite good. Ursaluna could definitely have been better. Honestly, is probably... Don't get me wrong, I really like Ursaring. I'll probably put it here. Basculin Legion is... I actually really like what they tried to do with it. I do like the white-collared one a little bit better. I think that one looks a bit cooler. Oh yeah, it was 100% needed. Probably not as much as them though. So. No, the red one looks a bit better actually, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know if I needed two, but oh hello. This one's got a white box around it. I'll tell you what, I'm very disappointed with Sneasler as well. I think Sneasler could have been way better. I love the new Sneasel. Sneasler, not such a fan. And then Overquill, I really like. Probably viable. Probably put him up here, yeah. I think that's about right. Yeah, I'll put Weavile in there. I think that's fair. And then we can bring Surfetched up. And then we could bring... I like that actually, I think. I think Dushnell could probably go bottom and needed. Would yeah. I like that. I think that's a pretty decent tier list. So yeah, obviously we know of some new Pokemon coming out in Scarlet and Violet. I personally cannot wait to see all the new Pokemon. I've been keeping well away from the leaks. It's going to take me a bit of time to obviously get through the game because I'm working. But yeah, my excitement for the game is super good, super high. Do I think I'm going to enjoy it as potentially other games? Potentially not, but that's for an updated mainline game. But as always, guys, until next time, peace.